Rob Grimes with Tech Advisor Media, and I'm here at the NRF show in New York, and I'm actually in the Microsoft booth, and I'm here with Gordon Naylor, who's the Vice President of Operation Services at Fridays. So why are you here in the Microsoft booth? Because you're an ops guy, not a tech guy.
Yeah, it's almost like a fish out of water, but we are so excited about our partnership with Microsoft right now as we're developing some new technology for our service staff to execute our new service model technologies. And what I mean by that, many companies today, it was right for their business to replace people with technology. It's certainly not right for ours. At TGI Fridays, people are the center of what we do. It's a very social, engaging experience. And so we want technology to accelerate or amplify what the server does, but not get in the way or replace the server.
Okay, so how are you going to go ahead and take technology and get a connection point with the guest and the servers?
Well, what we do today is we take an order and then eventually get to a point of sale terminal where we'll ring that up.
Right.
What we can do now is have a device that's small enough to fit in the server's apron, out of the way, but when they need it, pull it out. Instead of writing down an order, they just enter it directly into a mobile point of sale system.
A tablet.
A tablet, exactly like this one.
Okay. And so they'll go ahead and enter it at table side, and you figure it's going to increase check average, increase table turn, decrease server number of tables that they serve. Is that the answer yes? I mean, what?
The answer is yes, actually, to all of the above.
Right.
It certainly is great for the guests when we enter their order immediately.
Right.
In many situations, we can enter their drink order and then continue the conversation and talk about appetizers, maybe some of the features on the menu. And in many cases, the drink will show up at the table before the server's actually done talking about the food.
And the payment side of it, is it integrated as well?
Integrated as well. So when you're ready to pay, you don't have to lose sight of your credit card. We can run your credit card table side, go ahead and process that payment and get you on your way.
Okay, now what exactly is Microsoft's role in this? Because you have point of sale technology, you're running it. Is it just the hardware platform? Is there something else that's behind that gives more than just the hardware and operating system? Is there something else there?
We've been able to bring this to life through the convergence of hardware, software, and really where the society is right now with people's ability to adapt to a mobile device and use a mobile device. But Microsoft provides us with the opportunity to have something that's scalable and configurable on an enterprise and global scale, which is something that we need, we're very interested in.
But it wasn't necessarily something that you had to rewrite your point of sale. In fact, you're able to continue with the platform that you're using in a different form factor?
Actually, we did rewrite the point of sale. Given the new technology and some of the new paradigms in point of sale strategy, we're able to lay out the micro system much more intuitively so that we can enter orders basically as fast as you can talk to me about it. You're done talking, I'm done entering. And so we can still have a conversation that we would normally have.
So they did that in QSR under conversational ordering, but what you're doing is you're bringing conversational ordering into the casual dining. In the casual space.
That's right.
Now, you're a franchised organization and you guys are actually moving to more franchised model in the future.
That's correct.
Okay, so that implies that franchisees have to buy in. Now you're on the ops side, so how are you going to get the franchisees to go ahead and make the financial investment as well as time and everything else to decide that this is the way for them to go?
Well, Robert, that's a great question, and we're really fortunate that the cost of technology has come down. So the initial investment isn't as intimidating, plus the franchisee interest is incredibly strong as they see the future of this and what it can do for the business.
Are the franchisees driving the project?
The franchisees are driving a tremendous amount of interest and support for the project, which accelerates our commitment to get it launched out and available brand-wide.
So the franchisees were actually involved in the testing and development of how this would work?
We actually did the testing and the development for them.
Right, but in order to get them to adopt it, they have to see the return on the investment for it and see that it's going to increase check average, decrease table, those kinds of things.
Yes, the good news is the ROI is very compelling.
And how do you expect this to end up relating to the customer, the guests themselves?
The guests take a great deal of interest in it. And that's one of the things that we were really thrilled about is to see guests really want to engage the server with the tablet. They're always curious, what is that? What does it do? What is it doing? And they think it's really neat that their order is being error checked right then and there, fewer errors, faster speed to the kitchen, which they obviously know means faster service times.
Okay, so between you and me, since you're IT guys over there, right?
Yeah.
So a lot of your competitors have looked at doing tableside kiosk, putting technology on the table, but that's not the direction that you guys have chosen to go.
No, for our business, it's a very social business. Fridays is a social hub where people come to connect, and we think people like to talk to other people.
So you need that interaction. You don't want to eliminate it.
Not at all.
Right.
We're trying to amplify it. We're trying to make the server more powerful, but not in any way replace it.
And you have a mobile strategy as well, right?
Yes.
So will that mobile strategy go ahead and connect into what's going on when somebody comes into a unit? Will they be connected into the overall network and become part of the family when they're there?
We have a whole series of next steps to continue to leverage technology, including that platform, and try and bring more of those things together in a synergistic fashion.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. So clearly you see this partnership, you see the new platforms enabled by consumer technologies that now you can bring into the operation. You see this as the next step in the next generation of the store of the future for Fridays.
Yeah, absolutely. I think that journey is just now beginning in earnest, and but we're not near the destination yet.
Great. Now I've been to the store recently, the one store.
Yes.
The whole layout, the whole look is just totally different, and it'll be very interesting to see how this adoption goes and how you take that across the chain. To all of the different units, and I guess internationally as well.
That's correct.
Great.
That's our vision.
Well, okay, so we'll look forward to seeing how that vision plays out, but thank you very much for your time, and it's great to see food service guys here at NRF. I think that's really great, and you're one of a number of them here in this booth, so thank you very much.
Rob
Grimes for Tech Advisor Media here at NRF in the Microsoft booth.